Now, if y'all didn't catch part one and part two, you're really playing with your life right now. And I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to play with your life. I want you to I want you to have a good life. Okay? I don't want you to play with your life. Don't play with it. Go ahead and catch part one and part two. Stop this video because you're not gonna get the meat and the potatoes because part two was fire. And I say this because I actually needed what I was saying. But I say this because the prepping and the priming have to be done in order for you to receive this message and for you to receive it in the right way with the right context, right? And so what I've learned is a lot of the Bible is about context. The reason why we have a life full of suffering and no conquering is because we are taking things out of context. But when you really read and study the Bible in the way that God has desired for you to read and study the Bible, and through his grace and mercy, he will illuminate things to you that you're like, wait, I didn't realize I didn't see that. Yes, because your heart wasn't positioned to see that. So go back in part one and part two. Go ahead and watch those all the way to the end so you get the meat and the potatoes, and then we can come ahead and like get more of the meat and the potatoes here, and you can really be full off of what I'm saying and not have a little appetizer and then go outside and be like, God, I'm still hungry. No, you need to be full. The Bible has enough for you to be full and for your generations to be full if you sit with it long enough and allow it to purge you of the things that need to be purged off of you. So I'm going to continue to read this because it's important. So now going back to 1 Samuel 6. Her rival would taunt her severely just to provoke her, because the Lord had kept Hannah from conceiving. So I want y'all to understand this world is full of provocation, whether it be from your algorithm, whether it be from Instagram, from people posting that they're doing this, they're happily married, whatever. This world is full of provocation, from jealousy, from all this stuff. And the more people are void of the real things that matter in their lives, the more they will tweak and post up things and all that good stuff, materialistic things that they really are just covering up because they really desire family. They really desire love. They really desire partnership. That's not everybody, but that's a lot of people. I'm going to tell you right now, even the pastors and the pews and all that good stuff, there are heart things. There are reasons why God created man and woman in a relationship and have their offspring, because it really fills your life in a way that cannot be filled with material things. Not saying that material things aren't important. I like things, but they don't fill me the way that my children do, the way that my husband do. And even if they try to fill me that way, God quickly reminds me that, hey, what you're going after won't fill you. So allow me to fill you first before I bless you with the other things. Now, I say that because you need to realize that your desires, God is going to allow people to poke. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing when your desires are not being fulfilled. That's a calling for you to go deeper with him. And it's a reminder to go deeper with him. Come on now. Because I got people provoking me too. And I'm like, God, why you let them? Keep going. Keep praying, Odia. Keep being faithful. Keep going in your word. Keep talking to people about YouTube, even if they don't watch it. Keep going in your word and allow me to allow you to blossom. Be committed to me, even in a season where you feel mocked, where you feel ashamed, where you feel less than. Keep being committed to me, because that's where it actually matters. Ooh, come on now. Year after year. Now, see, a lot of y'all praying and going to church. Oh, I'm gonna turn around 5 times and the devil gonna shake off of me. I used to do it too, and now I realize how much of a waste of time that was. When all I had to do was humble myself and ask my Father in heaven, Father in heaven, Father in heaven, why am I not married? Why do I have no husband? Why is it that my heart like fiends for a family, but yet I stand here at insert whatever age, whatever it is. The reason why I put this over my head is because when you are not married, this Bible is your covering. And if you rely on your pastor's voice, you're void of this. So you're depending on maybe the blind leading the blind, and your life is being cut short for it. Listen to me. Your pastor does not have the secrets the way that God does for you. But if you go to God first and you commit to Him first, He will bring you to the right people. Year after year, when she went up to the Lord's house, not everything will be solved in months. Sometimes it'll take years to deliver you, but if you hold on for dear life, He will deliver you. Year after year, when she went up to the Lord's house, her rival taunted her in this way. Year after year, because her blessing was so generationally impactful. So it did not take her months, it took her years to bear a Samuel, a son for generations, a son that would anoint the king that would sit in Yeshua's lineage, i.e., Jesus' lineage. Her blessing, her seed was so full of his glory that it took her years of commitment. When you want something from the Most High King and He's not giving it to you instantly, do not give up, because that's the beauty, that's the richness, that's the depth of your seed. Do not give up on your prayers for a man, for a house, for a family, for a godly lineage, even if it takes you years to have. He will deliver you. And when He delivers you, it'll be a family for the generations to see. Hannah would weep and would not eat. Hannah, why are you crying? Her husband would say to her. Elkanah would ask, why won't you eat? Why are you troubled? Am I not better to you than 10 sons? Listen to me. In the old video, I was telling you guys, marriage is a battle. It's a warfare. If you are not equipped for your warfare through prayer, through a biblical discipline, there will be things in your lineage that you literally simply just do not have the strength to overcome. But Hannah had the strength. And if you can draw from our sister Hannah, your life will be blessed for it. On one occasion, Hannah got up after they ate and drank at Shiloh. The priest Eli was sitting on a chair by the doorpost of the Lord's temple. Deeply hurt, Hannah prayed to the Lord and wept with many tears. Making a vow, she pleaded, Lord of armies, if you will take notice of your servant's affliction, remember and not forget me and give your servant a son. I will give him to the Lord all the days of his life, and his hair will never be cut. I want you to understand that when he said his hair will never be cut, that's a vow of I think it's called Samurite or something like Samsonite vow or Samurite, something like that, where in the Bible, when you would make a vow to the Most High King, you would not cut your hair. It was a sign. It's a Nazarite vow, okay? And you can find it back in the first 5 books of the Bible, the ones that the pastors don't want to tell you to go to. We're still living off of those blessings and grace. So you need to understand those first 5 books of the Bible. But that was a vow that person would just be like, that person is the Lord's child. So she made a vow that was going to be God's son. It wouldn't be her son. She would give birth to him, but that would be God's son. And maybe that was what God was waiting for, because He knew what was going on in the world. That He was like, if I can only afflict, insert Hannah, insert your name, enough, that she would make a vow to me so strong. Now be careful with your vows. Be careful. Be careful with your vows, because it's going to stop on me. But We'll go to part 4.